Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces for this reading. Okay, so like right now when I was breathing, I felt like I was breathing like really deeply. Pay attention to that. Somebody's breathing patterns. Someone could be getting testing for sleeping, which I know this is people who get older in age tend to take tests to see how their sleeping pattern is and stuff like that. The Nine of Pentacles, but somebody here is young, right? Someone's listening to somebody. They want to sleep with them in the same bedroom to see how it is when I fall asleep with you in the same room, okay? You see? Okay, sleeping in the same room. Also, this is the Four of Pentacles right here. So someone's consulting with their doctor. Also, there's this woman that is single. I feel like she wants to get pregnant, although I don't see. This reminds me of the TikTok movie, or this TikTok thing, where there was this couple. It's actually a movie, but they put them in little small clips on TikTok. They were talking about how in the future you can mix the eggs together or whatever, mix the sperms. Or actually, I believe they're doing it now. Look, when they mix both of their sperms, okay, whether it's a boy or a girl, they use both the mama and the daddy's DNA, and they consult with the doctor, and they go ahead and start to create what two people will created if they have one night of pleasure. I feel like with the Seven of Swords, we're bypassing all the bullshit. Mm-hmm. And now we go watch, because like I said, we're monitoring. I can't even monitoring. I don't know why. I feel like someone's trying to tell you someone's specific name too, or specific. We have to monitor. There we go. We have to monitor the way that they breathe, because if we have this baby in this little egg thing, right, and we are trying to make sure that it's growing as it should. So they do monitor the way that it's breathing. Also, did you know that the way a baby breathes, you can tell if they're going to be a boy or a girl? See, is it going to be a boy or a girl? Also, we can skip the gender reveal because I don't know. I'm pregnant with twins. It's a boy and a girl. That's what I'm hearing. It's a boy and a girl. And also someone went specifically to the doctors to get impregnated by twins. They wanted specifically a boy and the girl. Me and the guy or whatever that she chooses, we chose to bypass the pregnancy, and we're going straight to you, to help us conceive a child that is not going to be in my body, which this is definitely like the new wave of creating babies. What I was watching on TikTok, they were saying this is what's going to happen in the future. Women will no longer be able to get pregnant. They will go shop for kids, and they would look at each other's genes. You can also grow them in the egg, and it's not in your body. But if you really think about it, when a woman is pregnant, that's their egg. Their stomach is literally their egg, but their egg is attached to their body. It doesn't, you create it and then you push it out and then you sit on it and you fertilize it. That's not how it works. We fertilize our eggs through what we eat, what we hear, what we see, all that stuff. There's a guy right here. Okay, count me in. Count me in. How do you want to do this? You're saying we can still be, doing our thing and nobody gets pregnant. But see, there's I feel like it takes away the personal experience. I think maybe that's what teaches us empathy, but Like I was telling somebody today, because I was joking around. I was like, if I were to have a kid again, this I was joking around. I was like, I could actually, I would rather have something to where like this thing that I seen on TikTok. I was like, because then I wouldn't hurt my body. I wouldn't go through all that because I was explaining it. Because you're having to explain this to a man that's never been pregnant, wouldn't understand what it feels to push a baby out. I'm trying to like tell them, like, after you have a baby, right? It feels like literally if you had a parasite in your body, even though it's not, let's not say our children are parasites. I'm saying the feeling of giving birth is like ripping out a parasite out of your body, literally a leech. It's attached to your body, and it's literally, you're eating for two. Your hormones, you have to have double your vitamins and all that, because low on iron, you can really get into bad health if you're not taking your vitamins. You have a child that's growing inside of you, and as a woman, it throws all your hormones out of loop. Like, you might say some shit you don't really mean because you're in so much pain, or because of the situation. After you give birth to a child, all your vitamins, everything you're sucking out of you is into a little life form. And someone's like, oh no, but see, when people go through the postpartum depression type of thing, which is a real thing, regardless of what anybody says, unless you've ever experienced it and understand, like, what is it that those little thoughts that enter your brain that make you feel like you can literally hurt yourself and hurt other people because something is missing inside of your body. Your body had gotten used to having something attached to it, and then all of a sudden it stops. All of a sudden it stops. And now we're going on from moments that you could probably sleep and eat well and be well rested and all that. Now you're dealing with being woken up every 2 hours, if you're producing milk or not producing milk. And all that plays a role on hormones. And hormones can have you feel some kind of fucking way. Now, before I go on further, I'm going to go look up on everything right here. If you disrespect me on my platform, I will get rid of you. Right? Be polite, be courteous, be logical and stuff. And also understand I'm trying to teach, not teach, but like, this is what I saw today. And I was having a conversation with somebody about it, and it's coming out on my cards. And we're right around the corner where this might be a real thing. Y'all know that it's really being pushed out on us right now. And for some people, it's a great, amazing thing. And for other people, it's not, because there is people that actually have amazing pregnancy experiences. They have an amazing transitional chapter in their life when they create life and it's in their hand. And they're grabbing the baby, and they're, teaching it empathy, versus to just making a child inside an outside egg and just watching it grow. You ever hear people say that plants are their babies? You got to keep on talking to the plants. They say if you talk to the plants, they actually grow. And if people who really have that green thumb, you hear them say, that's my baby. No, they can hear you, and be careful. Like, I've heard people say it all the time. I don't care what anybody says. That's their baby. It cleans their house. As far, like I said, the temperature, like breathing. Plants breathe too. It's a real thing. Also, I feel like someone is breathing hormones through a flower. I also feel like there's going to be a flower that's going to be mentioned, that if women are near these flowers, it's going to be easy for them to get impregnated. I feel like there's going to be a scientist that's going to discover this. It's a certain flower that gives out that releases certain hormones with women, and it gets them fertile. Really fertile. Also, this is secret knowledge from a family. If you come across this certain recipe, or a certain type of person that knows these certain secrets, these little hacks to life, like, oh, you're having problems getting pregnant. Okay, I Okay, I also know that someone here will not give out what this flower is. They're not going to give the name of the flower or anything. And you can't take whatever you put into your body. You can't take it outside of this certain place. You have to drink the whole drink right there. It could be a tea or something like that. You have to drink it all there. And if you couldn't get pregnant, this is going to be possible. Okay, hold on one second. I just need to make sure if I have any anybody that okay. Thank you for everyone being respectful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyways, going back into what I'm saying, because although I saw this and it's coming out on my cards, I feel like it's something that people should really think about. I think also, I think being pregnant, people being pregnant inside of their body, it's that empathy level where you feel like you can, it really is the process of cloning. A lot of plants, that's how you get another plant is by cloning it. And who's to say that we are not plants? We're just a different kind of breed of plant. Look, so many plants. Also, I feel like it's not the fact that it's a certain flower. It's the fact that somebody dances around these certain flowers and says secret things to the flowers. They talk to it, they sing to it, they nurture it until it grows. So when anybody gets a hold of this certain flower that is grown by a certain individual, they become fertile. Because I feel like whatever this woman's natural scent is, the plants can smell it, the plants are ingesting it, and the plants are it's getting a DNA coding inside of the plant. All right. And these seeds, I feel like there's only few seeds of this in the world. Also, I feel like someone is locking away these certain seeds. These certain seeds, there will be one seed given to every single down the generation line. So they know there's only a very few seeds. So these have to be locked up in the secret knowledge room for only a certain family to have. And they're cloning them for right now because there's only a few of these seeds left in this world or left in this family tree. And so every child that is born, they give him a plant. Every time there's a child born in this family, they get this certain plant. And then at a certain age, I believe at the age of 9, right before these kids start hitting puberty, they start teaching them the coding of certain hormones that they need in their body so later they can reproduce or be cloned, spliced inside of their body. Wouldn't that be sperm? Anyways, here's the Hierophant and the Emperor and the Tower. And I feel like these certain seeds attract a certain kind of man. The Queen of Wands and the Moon card, the Knight of Swords. Also, like I said, in the very beginning, someone is going to call somebody and they're going to tell them, like, you want to be a parent? You want to get pregnant? Like, how do you feel about having my kid? You know, can I put a kid up in there? Let's have kids. I don't know. That's what I'm getting.